In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my entire current pre-order list. Let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video, which is video number 7 in the 12 Days of Christmas 2024 playlist, I'm going to be taking a look at my current active pre-order list. So everything I show you here in this video, I have on pre-order. Some things are fully paid off, some things are on payment plans, some things I have a deposit, some things have been released like within the last few days, and some things I'm waiting on that have been released a few weeks ago, and some things are actually in transit. So anyway, I'll outline exactly who I bought these things off as well as I go through. So look, the first thing, this is the only non-figure. So this is 1/6 scale obviously, but it's not a figure. It's the only vehicle or non-figure that I have on pre-order currently. And yeah, this is something I'm very excited. So obviously this is the Jazzinc 1999 Batmobile. I mean, this is, when I think of iconic vehicles from movies, this is a piece of cinematic history. Really looking forward to this. Thankfully, mine is fully paid off. Well, actually, no, I tell a lie. There's one payment left of about $100, and then, of course, the shipping. So everything else is paid. And like this is a big ticket item. This and the INART Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix one, the 2019 one. They're my two big ticket items for, like, say, last year, this year. They're probably the most expensive pieces I've ever bought in terms of 1/6. Actually, no, probably about it. They are. This is particularly expensive. It's $1,500, and then of course you got the VAT because I'm living in Ireland. And then of course the shipping. So it's, thank God for payment plans. I think I started paying this off about a year ago, and just, $100 every month. So it makes it manageable, and I like the way I have the option to do this. I bought this directly from Jazzinc, obviously. Really looking forward to getting this in. I've seen the HotToys one, I've seen this one, I've seen them both compared. I prefer to look at this one. Again, the two vehicles are amazing, whichever one you have, like, I'm sure you'll be happy with. But just from what I've seen in reviews and the comparisons, I think this one is better. But like, yeah, look, this is the one I'm going for. I pass on a lot of the things. I pass on a lot of things I like to get the things I love. I pass on a lot of things that just aesthetically looks cool to get the things that I think visually or aesthetically look cool, but I have that connection to it for maybe like it's a movie from my childhood, or maybe it's a recent movie like Dune 2 that just absolutely blew my mind, or a TV show or something like that, or some sort of a connection with something that just that I vibe with, something that I particularly like. Really looking forward to getting this in hand. I have seen some collectors and some content creators have had issues, be it like the canopy not aligning, or the the magnets on for the little bat symbols on the wheels that weren't being strong enough. Again, I think those two things were part of the test batch, and from what I understand, they have been rectified and sorted. Paint scuffing in parts and stuff like that. But to be fair, I've seen a lot of content creators and collectors who also are delighted with this piece, and it arrived in one piece with no issues whatsoever. So look, there has been a few QC issues, that's undeniable, but I'm really looking forward to this. It's not going to let that dampen my spirits. I'm really, really excited about this. I got custom made module cases specifically for this, and it also allowed me to maximize my vertical space above the IKEA Bleedens behind me. So yeah, the module cases are below Alec Guinness there, all down there. Yeah, so really looking forward to this, very excited about it. Have it paid off, just one payment and the shipping, and like, I mean, what more is there to say? I just hope that I don't have any issues, because I don't have to contact Yoast directly at Jazzinc and kind of go, look, there's a problem with this, you need to ship this back and replace one for me and stuff like that, because that's what I will be doing if I have any issues, So really looking forward to this. I think it looks absolutely incredible. I think they've knocked it out of the park. But yeah, I just hope mine arrives with no QC issues like some of the other collectors and content creators that I've seen. Really excited about this piece. Yeah, got it directly from Jazzinc. So that's the only non-figure that I have on pre-order. Now, there's a few things here. This is the INART site. I think it's like a section of the Queen Studios site or whatever. So there's a few things here. So this one here, first of all, let's look at the DC. This one here, Henry Cavill's Superman. So look, I'm not the biggest DCEU fan. However, when I think of Superman, I think of Henry Cavill. I think he was absolutely born to play this role, and he was like a perfect casting. In the same way that Hugh Jackman, I think, was a perfect casting for Wolverine, and I think a perfect casting for Deadpool was Ryan Reynolds, even though he kind of cast himself, whatever. So every so often you get these just brilliantly picked, well casted characters. Anyway, apologies for quick interruption to this video. If you're watching this video right now, hit the like button, and more importantly, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me grow the channel, and the support is greatly appreciated. Back to the video. So this one here, I'm really looking forward to it. It has been released. It's actually, I just paid it off today and it should be shipping within the next few days. I got this from HotToys. They contacted me, said, look, that's ready to go. Paid it off. This is coming in. So like I said, I'm not the biggest DCEU fan, but there are movies in the DCEU that I actually liked. I enjoyed Man of Steel. I don't think it's a 5-star movie, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed James Gunn, The Suicide Squad. And apart from that, then, there's not much about the DCU I actually like. I'm not a fan, but there's parts of it I liked. For example, I'm a big fan of Dark Knight Returns. Not only the graphic novel comic, but also its animated movie counterpart. Just a great story. And I really like the parts in BVS that, you know, directly took from that. Of course, when they eventually started fighting and stuff like that. Right up to when he says Martha. So I do think the likeness on this figure is incredible. I think the physique and the body is incredible. I like the way they give us a drape cape and a wired cape. I don't like the fact that some collectors are having issues detaching whichever cape comes installed. I'm not sure if it's the drape cape or the wired cape that comes pre-installed, but I've seen people they were having issues that one of the tabs would come out, but the other one was being stubborn. So they're basically having trouble removing the cape that comes installed in the figure and switching out the cape. So I really hope I don't have that issue, because that's not good enough, like, in fairness, especially if multiple people are having the same issues. So in the same way that, like, if the Jazzinc Batmobile that I paid silly money for comes and it's arrived and it's damaged or broken, I'm not going to be happy. You know, I'm going to have to contact Yoast and get back onto them and stuff like that. But this one here, really looking forward to this. I think it turned out incredible. I have a few options available to me. I have the HotToys armored Batman from BVS. That's the battle damage one. I have it in storage at the moment, and I could pose this guy next to him, just Batman and Superman from the same movie. Looks incredible. But I also could put this guy down the movie icons display next to the INART Batman, because at the moment, like, I've got the INART Batman and then Peacemaker, which isn't really a movie icon. Peacemaker was a great show. I really like John Cena's performance in James Gunn, The Suicide Squad. But let's be honest, he's not. I don't think he's a movie. He's not an icon yet. I think the show made him more popular than the movie did, but I wouldn't put him in the movie icons yet. But he's down there as a placeholder. But I think it'd be great to have the INART Batman next to the INART Superman. So you've got Batman and Superman. Underneath then we've got like Terminator, RoboCop. Again, movie icons. The vast majority of people know who they are. Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's face it, after this summer, everyone knows who Deadpool and Wolverine is. I'd imagine the vast majority of people knew who Wolverine was and Deadpool, but I'd say after this summer, they're household names. If they probably were before, but they're definitely now. And who else is there? There's Doc Ock and Spider-Man. So like that would look incredible, I think. So really looking forward to getting this guy in hand. I've liked the look of the head sculpt. I've liked the look of the physique and the swap out capes and the flight pole. Not gone on the way it attaches. Like the magnetic base as well. And a lot of people, the vast majority of people who have this figure said are really happy with it. Said it's incredible. Apart from those swap out hands, particularly annoying to swap out, I do believe. So this one's coming home as well. Again, got this one from HotToys as well. Now the DC figures, what else? I just got the INART Batman in, actually. Got that in unboxing on Christmas Eve, and I knew I'd like it. I just did not realize how much I'd absolutely love it. It's so impressive. So yeah, if you're on the fence about that one, you have a line on it, might want to look into it. Now then I'm looking here at, I got the Catwoman RSVP. So that's the Jazzinc Batmobile, the INART Superman, both on pre-order. Now I do have the 4-pack Joaquin Phoenix Joker on order. That first movie, I do think it's a 5-star masterpiece. I think there is some incredible dialogue in it. There is some incredible acting in it. The score and music, very impressed with. Love the cinematography. I do think it's a 5-star movie, albeit a very, very, very depressing 5-star movie. The rewatchability wouldn't be as good for that as, say, something like, I don't know, Iron Man or The Matrix or whatever. What is going on with this? Sorry, my camera is cutting in and out, but I think we're back now. Alright, so this here, I do think it looks incredible. I have seen Dean Knight's review, and I've seen the INART's own unboxing and review. I think Dean Knight's one was actually better, and numerous other ones that I saw online, I think from Hong Kong based reviewers, I've seen their unboxing and reviews, and look, I think it's incredible. Did I need 4 Jokers? Absolutely not. But what drew me in was you could have this as just a representation of the movie and you don't need anything else. You have Arthur Fleck, and then you have him in essentially his work outfit here. Then you have him in his downfall dancing outfit with the closed eyes, and then you got the red suit. The dioramas look fantastic. The detail and the attention to detail on the accessories looks amazing. And yeah, like, I'm hearing people saying that there's a downgrade from proto to final product. I gotta say, after watching Dean Knight's, I was a bit concerned. I wouldn't say I was concerned, to be honest. I said on a live stream, and I said in my kind of video breakdown on that INART video unboxing thing, that INART sometimes they don't showcase, they kind of shoot themselves in the foot sometimes. Sometimes they put up these unboxings that they do, and they're all like this kind of slick and highly produced in a way, but the lighting doesn't often showcase the figures to their best potential. It's just a bit strange what they do, and then usually someone like Dean Knight gets them in hand and it just looks amazing. So when I saw this, the original unboxing, I was like, I think this looks great. And I was like, okay, maybe there might be a slight downgrade, but I genuinely don't think there was. And then when I looked at Dean Knight's, any sort of concerns or reservations that I had were just obliterated. If you know, you know. Check out his unboxing and review. Check out his photography, absolutely amazing. So Dean Knight, I doubt you're watching, but if you are, just keep up the great work. So this one's on order. I don't know when I'm going to get this. It's that kind of INART thing where the Hong Kong based influencers or reviewers get them first, or even some of the US, or even in Dean Knight's case UK based, they get them first, and then the rest of us get them like a few months later. So I am looking forward to getting this. I'm not looking forward to getting the invoice, so if that needs to be pushed off for a few months, I'm probably happy with that. But look, if it arrives today, I'll pay for it, and that'll be it. So the next thing then, I want to click back on this because I think there's one more INART. There is one more INART that I'm okay. I did a video. It was video number 4, I believe. Yeah, video number 4 on the 12 Days of Christmas 2024 playlist. You're watching number 7 now. But video number 4 was basically my top 5 figures of the year. And now that top 5 has changed since INART have released the 4-pack Joker and this thing here. My number 1 was Bane. Bane is an absolutely incredible figure. You know how I feel about the Dark Knight if you've been following the channel, but after seeing this, I gotta say, I think this is INART's best figure. I think it's the best in terms of from prototype to product. The likeness is incredible. Those rolling eyes just add obviously that extra bit of life to any figure. The rooted hair is the absolute star of the show here. I'm getting this one. I'm getting the rooted version, and I've gotten Wadib as well. Again, I got this directly from INART as well. The two other ones, the Joker and the Superman, they're coming from Lion Rock. But this one, I wanted to see, seeing as this is internationally licensed, I wanted to see what the process was like. I see invoices going out. I've yet to get an invoice. I mean, I paid a deposit. Maybe the other people getting the final invoice. I don't know why. I'm waiting for my final invoice and shipping. And from what I understand from emails that people are getting, this is going to be shipping within 2 weeks. So kind of mid-January, I suppose. This one here, I prefer if it was branded Dune 2 because I think Dune 2 is a better movie. Dune 2 is probably it is. There's no probably. It's a 5-star movie. I saw it first. I really enjoyed it, but I wanted to watch it a few more times, and the more I watched, it just got better and better. So 5-star movie in my opinion. The first one, I think, is probably a 4-star movie. It's a bit slower. But this one here, essentially, I know a lot of people want the eyes of Ibad. I think I'm getting the pronunciation right. The blue eyes, basically, from him eating the spice, because obviously a key part in the movie is that the Fremen, they add the spice, which is kind of key to the whole premise of the movie, that this spice is very valuable and it can be used, I believe, in space travel or something like that. Also can be used for medicine, and the Fremen put it in their food, and the more you eat it, then you start to hallucinate and your eyes are blue. So I don't know what people do, customs or something like that of the eyes. I'm not entirely sure. Lenses maybe. Who knows? People are very talented. But this thing here, I'm looking at the prototype images, but like I could look at the prototype or I could look at the real thing. It turned out just as good, if not better. Really excited about this. This is. I know it's look in my eyes, it's been officially released, but I know how slow they are, and I hope they decrease that gap between that initial INART unboxing video and then when the masses get it. In fairness, I think they did that for the most part for the INART Superman, but like say the INART Batman was a bit of a disaster. Like I don't know when I ordered that a year ago, and I only got it like 2 weeks ago. So this is incredible. Looking forward to this. So just to sum up, so far we've got the Jazzinc 89 Batmobile. That's one more payment left. The INART Paul directly from INART, just a deposit on that there. The Superman, INART Superman from Lion Rock, fully paid off. Should be shipping tomorrow, the next day, maybe even today. And the 4-pack, only got a deposit on that one. I need to kind of chip away at that with a bit of payment plan or something like this. All right, so a few Hot Toys. Look, I really like the John Wick movies. The first one is my favorite. Well, no, I think the first one's probably my favorite, then the second one, then the fourth, then the third. I'd have to rewatch them again to be sure, but I just think the setup on the first one's so well done. Because like action movies like of this kind of caliber, just like straight up action movies, not science fiction or not drama or whatever, just action. They were massive in the 80s and the 90s, and I know they're still around, but like I think like obviously certain genres come in and out of fashion, like science fiction maybe comes in, and they're always there, but maybe there's like an influx or an increase in the amount. At the moment we're definitely in that like superhero comic book movies. They're really big at the moment. They're in fashion. They were always there, but like every second movie now is a comic book movie, and in fairness, like for every like 10 of them, one is actually good. But like this was a straight up action movie. I really enjoyed the first one. I remember really enjoying the second one too, and I think maybe only the setup in the first one was so good, I'm not sure I could say the second one is better, but I have to rewatch it again. So the moment I'd say the first one my favorite, then the second one second favorite, then the fourth one third, and then the third one. And the third one's not bad either. That's just the way. But look, this is it's the prototype wasn't a 10 out of 10. I think pretty much they delivered on the prototype, maybe a very slight downgrade, but I can still see Keanu Reeves there. I think it comes down to how you pose it. I believe it has the separate rolling eyeballs, and it has the 2 different swap out hair pieces, and I got the special edition as well on order because I wanted that extra rifle or whatever. And like in fairness, if you've seen John Wick 4, that dragon's breath scene, it's just the way it's shot from a plane view is just really cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this as well. And then of course both of them from Lion Rock Toys. I think I ordered these in the same day. The Predator, out of the franchise, my favorite movie is the first original from the 80s, The Predator with Arnie and stuff like that. And then after that, I didn't particularly like Predator 2, never really put it on the same level as the first movie. And the Alien vs Predator movies, I'm an Alien fan, I'm a Predator fan. I've watched the movies, but I think they're essentially they're plotless. Like they're kind of mind-numbingly. There's no plot really. They're made for 14-year-old boys really. There's some parts which are really cool. There's some great effects. There's some not so great effects. There is some kind of cool fight scenes. Essentially, you just want to see the alien fight the Predator, and I get that, like, you know, but not particularly great movies, but watchable. But then Prey came along, and I had very low expectations, and I really enjoyed it. And while this initially I wasn't gone on this design, the more I look at it, the more it grows in me. I still think the Jungle Hunter Predator, the first Predator, is the best movie. This is my second favorite. But the Jungle Hunter Predator is my favorite design, followed by this. I know it's weird, but it just really grew me, and I just yeah, what can I say? I like the movie. This is one of my most anticipated pre-orders at the moment. I think this is my this or Paul. I know it's a hard sell, but it's a hard choice. But this looks incredible. In fairness, like forget that Hugh Jackman head sculpt. I'm not sure if these are the images with the head sculpt. I think I'll have to go out here. I think it's the deluxe version. Yeah, this must be the regular one. Yeah, the regular one doesn't come with the Hugh Jackman head sculpt. Anyway, look, it's the deluxe version that I'm interested in. The deluxe version that I'm hyped about. And yeah, look, it's Hugh Jackman in the yellow and blue suit. End of story. The hype is real. Next one. This is the only Artisan figure I have on order. Because like if you go through the other ones, the Joker wasn't on order because I have the INART rooted 2-pack. And you know, you have to draw the line somewhere and all that. Loki had no interest in. That Luke from the comic books, no interest in. Scarlet Witch, I think if I had to get, I do have an endgame display, but if I had to get one, I'd just go for the sculpted. Sculpted would probably sit now, or I don't know, is it weightless or not, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the first one I was like, okay, this looks too good to pass on. And even though Iron Man 2 is not the greatest movie, I still it's a guilty pleasure. It gave us some fantastic scenes. It gave me my favorite Iron Man suit, the Mark 6. There it is, lit up by fusion, you can't really see it. And then the Mark 1 War Machine, which is one of my favorite War Machines designs. So they're from the same movie, obviously. And I think that would pair nicely in there somewhere, maybe in the shelf either side of them. or in the middle or whatever. But the Artisan, they've nailed the look and the likeness of Scarlett Johansson here. I always say that there's two things that make a good sculpt. One, is it realistic? Does it look like a 6-scale human being? Like if you show a photo to someone, will they be like, no, that's a figure, that's a poster, that's a picture, that's AI or whatever? They'll be like, no, that's a person. 100%. This looks like a living thing. The second thing then is, does it look like the person that it's supposed to look like? 100%. They've nailed the likeness of Scarlett Johansson. The hair looks fantastic. Now, they need to deliver on this. They need to deliver on the likeness, deliver on the hair. I don't want any of the slippage and stuff like this. Just give us what we see here. Skeptical enough though, because it's pretty damn good, but hopefully it'll turn out as good. So yeah, interested in that one then. Right, so moving on. I don't have a T1000. Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies. It's one of the best movies ever made. Actually met Robert Patrick about a year ago at Dublin Comic Con. Had a quick chat with him. Really, really nice fella. Got an autograph, photo and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, look, it's just an incredible movie. Still holds up. It doesn't matter what mood I'm in, what day of the week it is, what time of the year it is. Put this movie on, I'll be entertained for 2 hours plus. So absolutely fantastic. One of the best on-screen villains we've ever seen. I have the DX13. I maintain it's one of HotToys' greatest creations. I have it here. It actually is fantastic. The likeness to Arnold Schwarzenegger, the fact that it has two different coats or jackets. It has, you know, the one with the left arm ripped off. You can take the left arm off from the elbow and put on the battle damaged look. It's heavily battle damaged. Two different head sculpts. The real DX. Fantastic stuff. But hopefully this will be better, because this is the DX46. It's the battle damaged T800 2.0. Hopefully they'll dial in the likeness even more and the paint apps even more. They have that gun as well. It's that didn't come with the DX13. It's not the grenade launcher, because the grenade launcher is what he's holding here, and he has that because I actually haven't loaded the grenade into the launcher the way I haven't posed up. But it's the one that fires the smoke cartridges. It's like tear gas, that one there. I think it's tear gas. Yeah, it fires these cartridges and they explode and releases this gas from the is it the Cyberdyne Industries scene. So like it's Terminator 2. I have to light up base, diorama base and all that kind of stuff. So really looking forward to this. And finally, the 11 thing. In fairness, my pre-order list is not out of control. It's not out of control. 11 is okay. 11 is okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with a figure a month. I'd like to get it dialed down to under 10 figures a year. And of course, like, because now I have a lot of the key characters I want, there'll probably be less announcements that I want, hopefully. But yeah, it's not crazy. You hear people with 30, 40, 50, 60 pre-orders, and that just gives me anxiety, man. I can't be at that. Yeah, so finally, the Chewbacca. Oh, by the way, I haven't ordered Han Solo because I'm waiting to see if they do a Bespin Han. But like, if he comes out and he looks good, I'll pick it up. But I haven't officially pre-ordered, so therefore it's not on the list. So Chewbacca from Empire Strikes Back with the disassembled C-3PO. I picked up C-3PO, the Return of the Jedi one, the diecast one, and I absolutely love it. What a fun figure. But this one here is obviously probably, I'm guessing the same molds but plastic. I'm not sure if that even works. Or do they have to remake different molds for plastic? Maybe they do. I'm not sure on how the manufacturing works. But this is not diecast. It's going to be plastic from what I understand, because it's probably too heavy to hold onto them. But yeah, look, you kind of need a Han and Chewie. So look, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's my current pre-order list. Not out of control. There's definitely things on it, like I mentioned, the Han Solo and a few other things that have been put up for pre-order. I'm like, yeah, that'd be good to have, but I haven't committed to pre-order them just yet. Yeah, can't have everything. So we'll be back tomorrow with video 8 of the 12 Days of Christmas 2024 playlist. And yeah, that's it. So if you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're picking any of these up, what you have on pre-order. Consider becoming a channel member, support the channel in a different way. You can also follow me on Instagram and on X. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.